on second down for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air, it's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the Gators will have to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Punt over the middle. It's Branch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
To throw, it's Mendoza. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and he's tackled after the catch. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. The Gators will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He just lobs it off the back foot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff to the single back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Looking for a gap, it's Baxter. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down here for this offense. It's an option look. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. Comes on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's moving out of the pocket. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the 1st down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Trap down the middle. It's Hill. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Facing second and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He knocks this one right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Launching it downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaking free at the 35. He's got some open field ahead. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Trying to extend the play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback. Rush set it down to the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. Big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The pass rush closing in. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. The Gators will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of Rich.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They go in front here in the second half. The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. And a catch made in the end zone for the two-point conversion. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And they get him down after the completion. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Quick throw to the left side. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
Florida 35, Miami 31.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. You're trailing in this game. You've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And they hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Sack sets up 2nd down. He'll hand it off. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Ball handed off. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he's got it again. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. To bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be 4th down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense has got the football. He's found some room at the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trap. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. 2nd down after that previous play. Hands off to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Handoff running right. Hits some space around the 30. Touchdown for the U. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Gators offense retakes the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.